Let's talk about Ranger class of Aion 2. In front of me, you can see feedback from the players who have played Ranger class of Aion 2 for the first time during FGT test on servers in Taiwan. You can see very short feedback. However, for today's video, I want to focus on feelings of players. How did they feel playing a Ranger? What information are we getting? And also I'll show you some skills of Ranger class, because this is one very interesting range DPS class of Aion 2. You also had Ranger in original Aion, so I'll use this opportunity also to compare a little bit of Ranger gameplay of Aion 2, what we have seen so far, with Ranger from original Aion. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch. Here on my YouTube channel, I'm preparing lots of videos, guides for new players, PvP-wise and PvE-wise, best builds for each class, dungeons, raids, crafting, news and updates. Everything what you need to know from World of Aion 2, you'll find it here on my YouTube channel. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Aion 2. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video. Feedback of the players who have played Ranger for the first time in Aion 2 during FGT test. In front of you, you can see title of the post, Bow Star. Don't worry, this is actually Ranger. None of the friends who participated in the sharing played Bow Star, and no one played Killer Star. Killer Star would be actually Assassin. So basically, during FGT test, obviously, Ranger was not that much popular, which is kind of strange, but it is happening because during FGT test on servers in Taiwan and also in Korea before that, we have seen not many players actually playing those FGT tests. They are very limited, so this feedback is all which we are basically getting. But some of them were hit by a longbow, right, Bow Star in PvP. Okay, this is interesting. So they can play PvP against a Ranger class. Probably you know that if you're Aion veteran player and if you're watching my YouTube videos, that Ranger in original Aion was very good in PvP. Specifically in Abyss, during flying combat, a Ranger was really good. Range, DPS class, lots of beautiful skills to play PvP and very nice DPS output. In summary, Bow Star damage is quite high. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Even in original game, Aion 1 and Aion Classic, Ranger had a pretty high damage output. You can kite in PvP, again, not a surprise. I remember when I was playing, usually I was playing Gladiator as my main class in original Aion. When I was playing in Arena 1 versus 1 against Ranger or in open world, yeah, definitely a Ranger was kiting, trying to avoid, and I was chasing Ranger as I was playing a melee class. It was not easy to catch a Ranger, especially if you have stealth. And there is a stealth also in Aion 2 Ranger for that class. I'll talk about that in a minute regarding skills, which requires kiting, a lot of operation and the probability of control skills. Control skills such as stun have probability if you are hit, just shot, if you are not, run away quickly. So regarding stuns, CC skills, different kind of CC skills in Aion 2, it's not 100% hit. It's probability they're going to fail. We have seen that also in description of Sorcerer class. I've already done one video, actually a few videos regarding skills and what we know so far about Sorcerer. Make sure to check that video on my YouTube channel, because Sorcerer have lots of CC skills, but lots of these skills are not guaranteed. There is no guaranteed hit on Sorcerer or basically many other classes CC skills. There is only probability, 75%, 70%, maybe higher, maybe a little bit lower, that hit will actually land. So, but what is interesting here, they're mentioning they're playing PvP against the Ranger, and that Ranger was very high damage output, had very high damage output. Also, that Ranger was kiting, and there was some CC skills from the Ranger. Here we have a little bit of picture from Ranger. You can actually get gameplay footage of the Ranger during second live stream from NC Soft. We have seen some really cool gameplay of Ranger in dungeon, called the Fire Temple. I have already that video on my YouTube channel where you can see Ranger in action. Also, we have get here on Discord, Aion 2 community Discord. You'll find link in the pinned comments below this video. We get very interesting posts here from fellow graphics regarding Ranger skills. I can show you here some very interesting skills of Ranger class. I will not turn this into reading session. I have already one video on my YouTube channel only about skills of Ranger, where I'm describing each one of these skills and analyzing full breakdown of these skills. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from few weeks ago. You'll just scroll down, you'll find this video where I'm doing full breakdown and analysis of these skills. In short, I can show you here, silence arrow, yeah, you can silence a target for 5 seconds. Totally insane. And of course, stealth. Stealth is here for Ranger. Enter stealth for 30 seconds, very differently from Assassin. Assassin class in Aion 2 also have stealth, but it's a party stealth. You get stealth, invisibility, and your party for 10 seconds, and that's it. However, Ranger have a solo, only for yourself, right? You have a stealth, you cannot use during combat, entering combat cancels. However, it lasts 30 seconds. That is interesting. Cooldown 1 minute 27 seconds. Regarding other skills here, I wouldn't say any kind of big surprise. Something what you would expect from Ranger class. Range class, high damage, very high damage, stealth, silence, knockdown, some of the stun. I will not say knockdown, but stun you can see here with very high damage. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from few weeks back to see full breakdown and analysis of these skills. For today, I wanted to give you this a little bit of a sneak peek into the Ranger class. What did FGT players actually said about Ranger? Surprisingly, they didn't said much, because other classes, I already covered other classes in video of this type. You can check already on my YouTube channel video of this type regarding feedback for Sorcerer, Spirit Master, Gladiator. You can check lots of feedback for Chanter. You can see here, look at this. Insane amount of data, feedback regarding different classes. You can check those videos on my YouTube channel regarding each class. Feedback, you can see, check this out. How much feedback for different classes, including Templar, Gladiator, Sorcerer, Spirit Master. However, regarding Ranger, very poor feedback because people didn't play it. They can play against it a little bit, but fine. At least we could get some feedback. And again, I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't play Ranger or Assassin that much. For today, just briefly here on this short video to tell you what kind of feedback players had about Ranger. It's looking definitely very similar on many ways to Ranger from original Aion. High DPS burst, melee class, and regarding skills, like I said, if you want to go into details regarding this, make sure to check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from a few days ago where you can see all the skills of the Ranger analyzing right full breakdown. For today, a little bit of sneak peek into the Ranger class. If you are interested into Aion 2, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm preparing lots of guides for new players, PvP-wise and PvE-wise. Best builds for each class, dungeons, raids, crafting, news, and updates. Everything what you need to know from World of Aion 2, you'll see it here on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Aion 2. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Aion 2 video.